Folks, you should definitely connect with BJ Fitzpatrick. Go to LinkedIn right now. It's Barry Fitzpatrick Jr. Connect with him. All right, so I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball on this one, sir. What has been the most humbling moment since getting out of the military and transitioning into business? What put you on your ass the most?
There's a couple. I'm sitting here sorting through them. You know, there's a couple as a sort of a civilian Marine, we call it, which is, you know, you're a civilian. Growing my hair and my facial hair like this does not make me feel very Marine-like. So, you know, so I was still working in the Marine Corps, but as a civilian, therefore it was different. And then my last year as a working with a small startup was pretty humbling as well. So I guess the change and the transition from the military, I told you that, you know, I had to figure out a couple things. You know, even I'm not a dumb guy. I've got a master's degree and everything else. So, you know, I'm no dummy, but 30 years of doing the same thing, it'll have you do the same thing, even when you're trying not to do the same thing. I mean, habits are habits. So yeah, that was my first thing, was kind of getting a formal complaint on me because I used swear words. Not at someone. I wasn't swearing at someone. I was just expressing myself using swear words in my sentence. And someone heard me because, again, another habit that I could use to not have as much, which is don't be so boisterous. You know, we could do that in the Marine Corps and then be boisterous and everything. So someone heard me who didn't want to hear that. And I had to answer for that complaint. And I had to tell myself, as good as you're doing compared to how you were, that's not a good measuring stick. The measuring stick is, how good do you have to be? And I had to change myself to that. So that was a little bit embarrassing because I knew better. I should have done better. And I kind of learned a big lesson from that.
Look at that, people. We're all human, even Marines.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, goodness. I really do appreciate you sharing that with our audience. I really am grateful for that. People, you should connect with BJ Fitzpatrick. Go to LinkedIn. It's Barry Fitzpatrick Jr. You can connect with him. He's real open. And look, if you're an ambitious type, if you're a go-getter and you're just trying to square things away, get in touch with BJ Fitzpatrick. He's a wealth of knowledge, life learned in the military and outbound. You can see that the man is human, and he will definitely connect with you. So go ahead and reach out to Mr. Barry Fitzpatrick Jr. on LinkedIn. He goes by BJ. So, sir, thank you so much for joining us here on the 5P podcast. I really do appreciate you.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it. I appreciate you having me, Mike.
We got to have you back on. There's just never enough time in the day, is there?
Happy to do it.
All right, excellent. Folks, if you haven't already done so, subscribe, rate, review the podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Player FM, and everywhere else that you enjoy listening to all of our long-form interviews. If you're checking us out on YouTube, hit subscribe, ring the bell, get the notifications when all of our new videos release. And as always, join the 5P Inner Circle. It's at 5paragraph.com. It starts with a book. You move into the inner circle. You have access to all of our interviews. Everything is available to your learning experience. So go check it out right now at 5paragraph.com. And until next time, until the next episode of the 5P podcast, take care and be well.